a gloomy, sunless studio, an unreasonable cursed girl, and a poor artist who faces dozens of ways to die for a single mistake. Hello everyone, I'm Catfish. Today we're looking at Matsuro Palette. It's a horror mystery text adventure game. The painter we play as comes across a cursed portrait of a girl. Through a twist of fate, it is forced to fulfill the girl's various unreasonable painting requests. Failed to do so, and the painter is met with all kinds of gruesome deaths. And while trying to survive, the origin of the cursed portrait is gradually revealed. In terms of gameplay, each day you first explore this dim, surreal space, searching for objects that can be used as painting references, and using notes left by those before you, along with the girl's daily dialogue, to find clues. If you can't be bothered, just clicking everything works too. Next comes the painting segment. Players need to keep in mind the request the girl made earlier, draw the correct object, place it in the correct position, and paint it the correct color. But hey, if you treat the cats and birds so roughly, of course they won't like it. You can't blame me for that, right? Back to the story. As the plot reaches its middle and late stages, we gradually learn about the past of the portrait's creator and the girl. The girl, an orphan, was adopted because she resembled the wealthy man's late sister, but because of that, could only live as a substitute for that sister. To preserve his sister's image, the wealthy man kept bringing painters to paint the girl. This is also why the girl always interfered with the painting's completion, because she feared that once a painting was finished, she would lose her reason to exist and might end up on the streets again. However, during the 7 days the creator spent with the girl, what he saw was never just a substitute for the wealthy man's sister, but the girl's one-of-a-kind worth and beauty. He made a promise with the girl, hoping that one day he could keep painting her under different scenery. Unfortunately, this promise never had the chance to come true, and the greatest charm of text adventure games lies in their story build-up and emotional writing. Catfish won't reveal too much here. The rest of the important story and plot developments are left for interested players to experience firsthand as the painter. Speaking from Catfish's playthrough experience, the most memorable part of this game is how the music, visuals, and story work together. Although throughout the roughly 2-hour playthrough, most of the time it feels subdued, and the BGM is quite restrained. It's as if all of this is preparing for the truly important moment, until you reach the ending, where every element and emotion erupts at once. It's those few minutes that leave a deep impression on players, enough to outweigh the flatness of everything before, like a painting or photograph, captured at its most brilliant moment. As for the flaws, the game is divided into 11 chapters. After each chapter ends, a menu pops up letting players choose to continue or quit. But because the game itself isn't that long, the menu appears way too frequently, just as you're immersed in the story and emotion of a chapter's ending. The very next second, the menu yanks you back to reality, which somewhat hurts the overall flow of the experience. So in summary, for average players, I give this a recommendation. It's a story worth savoring, though I'd suggest picking it up on sale. It's better value for the fun you get. As for achievement hunters, I'd actually give a neutral recommendation. Getting all achievements doesn't take long, about 3 hours. And the achievements aren't hard either. You just need to see every death in each stage. But that requires repeatedly, during painting, trying out different wrong options. And that process doesn't bring much fun. And that's it for this review of Matsuro Palette. Players who enjoy experiencing short indie stories should consider giving it a try. And if this video helped you, feel free to hit like and subscribe to show your support so Catfish can keep sharing more fun titles. I'm Catfish. See you next time.